Hello friends, in this video we will be seeing the second part of the techniques that we are being seeing for the preliminary examination. If you see many problems with these programs, so they are worried about solving programs or they are mugging up programs. But if you happen to see, there is a logical route to solving these programs and having a logical deductions from them. How to do that we'll see in that video, and we'll also see wordplay in the sense that how do you use the words. That is what in program also, the program is a word. Using that word or using those 3 words or 4 words, how do you deduce the answer? We'll see that wordplay. And also if you happen to see, there are chronology questions, that is UPSC will give an ascending order descending order question. How do you do that? How do you save time? Because we should not be confused with all these chronologies and waste our time. How do you save time? We'll do that. How do you do that? We'll see in this video. See the next part of or the second part of 12 key techniques for preliminary examination, an analysis of the pattern of questions from 2011 to 2020. And my name is J.Sivarajarajendran, and with that information we'll go into the video. So key schemes and the logical deduction. If you happen to see, the most important factor why we are going for logical deduction is that because there are so many schemes. And even in the case of if you have the synapses also, if you have the synapses of institute also, it will be very hard for you to remember all these things or many details. See, in the sense that so many very small details are given in this synapses also, it is very hard for you to remember everything. This is the primary reason why we are going in for logical deduction. And even I have in every time when I went inside the preliminary examination hall, even after reading so many schemes, it was not possible to remember every possible detail. But I'll tell you one thing, in a sense that you have to read the schemes. There is no shortcut in UPSC. There is no shortcut for success and all. The point is that you have to read the schemes, yes, but inside the hall, whether you will use every detail and you will get the answer, no. Inside the hall, how to get the answer is what we will see now. And for example, what technique is we are going to use is that, see, government has this feature of using these schemes. So these schemes, if you happen to see, they have this scheme for dissemination of information. That is, they want to disseminate some information about MNREGA, National Rural Health Mission, or any other scheme if it is there, or electricity connection scheme, or Jal Jeevan Mission. Many other schemes are there. If you see the words, so if you happen to see the words, they will actually be very easy to remember, or many other abbreviations are now being used. If you closely watch, why? Because they should be easy, the words should be easy, and they should be fancy, or they should be very catchy, because as human beings we don't have that much time, or many of the people will not have the time for remembering all these difficult words and all. That is why they are catchy, and they should have a direct meaning. This is the key. They should not have any hidden meanings at all, because see, I in poetry I might use some word and that word may have so many different meanings, but in schemes, okay, in schemes the most important factor that government looks for is that they should have direct meaning. And this is the this is the fact that we are going to use. And this, if you see in GS paper 4, there is a topic called as persuasion. This is something persuasion. There is a topic in GS paper 4 in your mains answer. In that we will use this and all. How to persuade people, if you happen to see, or Swachh Bharat Mission. If you happen to see, it will be the very simplest of words, direct word, easy to remember, and very catchy as well. So what we are going to see is that same way you see this FAO. This is first keyword, so we have to mark the keywords, right? So FAO, globally important agricultural heritage system to traditional. So they are going to give some status, that is GIAS. So GIAS status to traditional agriculture. So what is the overall goal they are asking? Overall goal of this. So first thing you have to know, as I said, paying attention to details. And if you happen to see, these 12 key techniques are not separate techniques, they have to be applied, in the sense that not in every now one question you have to apply one technique. No, every question you have to apply all the techniques which I am going to tell you, which we are going to discuss now. In this, if you see closely, that is the word, close attention to details, to provide geographical indications. So geographical indications, as you might be aware, are provided to specific topics or specific products. Okay, products for the help of betterment of the marketing of that products. So champagne and or Darjeeling tea, many other are there. But can you provide to all the varieties of agriculture produce? I may have so many varieties. Can I see in for example in Assam we are providing for Darjeeling tea, right? But there can be so many varieties, right? So many varieties, so many agricultural produce. But have we given every variety this GI? Think about it. This is what attention to details. Remember that. So this is wrong. So now you remove 3. So now you remove 3. See the magic happening. See this. See, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I think this is a 2015 or 16 question paper. See, this is how you actually get the answer. But see, what I said was this schemes, word, direct meaning, persuasion, everything. Why did I say that? See, why? Because this attention to details you will do. But see this direct meaning which I said, now you have to, because inside the examination hall, there is no Google to confirm these answers. How do you confirm? Means the first statement, let us assume, because here what they have said, because now if you remove 3, okay, if you are removing 3, I am removing 3, that means 1 is also wrong. Am I making sense? Because they have said if you remove 3, only 2 is correct. So that means 1 is wrong. Now with the help of this Google or the first statement, now check your or confirm your statement which is correct. So now go here. So what is this direct meaning? As I said, agricultural heritage system. See, heritage and modern, these are antonyms. Am I making sense? So these are antonyms. These are not synonyms. Heritage system. See, there is or traditional system. Traditional agricultural system and traditional things are different from modern techniques. This is the difference, right? In the sense they are two antonyms. So how in a traditional agricultural system you're going to provide modern technology, this is wrong. So as I told you, that is what, there is no hidden meaning in government schemes at all. See, it can be for international schemes also. This is international, not national and international also. So that means this is wrong. So you have confirmed now this is wrong, this is wrong. So answer is yes, B. So this is how you do, my friends. Next you do see this National Water Mission. So now you come to this point, National Water Mission. As I told you, you are the IAS officer. Yeah, inside the examination hall, think like an IAS officer. Not inside the interview hall. Interview hall, as I said, we will talk about separately. People actually mistake and they reverse the role. Preliminary examination hall only you have to think like a secretary. For example, not only an IAS, the highest form, Secretary of Water Resources. Now, because we are talking about water mission, right? National Water Mission. Now you have to think about you are the Secretary of the Water Resources Ministry, and then you have to start reading the answer. So if you are the Secretary of Water Resources in India, if you will do this, right, National Water Mission, whether you will do this, okay, you can keep this in check. Let us assume, okay, but water needs in urban areas, recycling of water. What is the problem in having recycling of water in National Water Mission? This, okay, but whether it is there, let us wait and see. Okay, in coastal cities, appropriate technology, use of ocean water. Okay, this also seems right in the sense that, see, if you are a person or a secretary designing National Water Mission, you have to include all these facets. That is how you National Water Mission you are doing, right? Not State Water Mission, National Water Mission. So, in the sense, How, in the sense, if you see how fourth statement or third statement, now I am going to read this. This is paying attention to details. Can I give complete reimbursement? Read this fourth statement. Can I give complete reimbursement? Okay, even if let us assume that you are a very generous water secretary and give complete reimbursement. Okay, you are a very generous person. Let us assume that you keep that as well. But can you, my friend, is this geographically possible? All rivers of what Himalayan origin linked to peninsular India. You are a water secretary, okay, but you have some in the sense that you have some boundaries, right? Can you link this? Is this possible? Is this possible? You think about it. Now now I'll ask you two questions. Now is it your duty to remember every detail of national water mission, or can we, in the sense that you, because of logical deduction, you can get the answer? Inside the hall, you have to know two key things. That is, water mission means what you will do. And this is why, my friends, this is why reading paper is very, very essential. People keep forgetting that. This is the point. Very important point is you get all these from paper. Every day, if you read paper, you will understand that what is water mission, what is that important things, facets in water mission. You don't have to. This is the point. We don't read paper, and we, end of the day, we mug up so many things from institute materials which run to 300 odd pages. See, how to read all that, I really do not know. 300 odd pages, I do not know. But paper is very easy every day. But now come to this point. That is what I said. You are a generous water secretary who has given complete reimbursement also. But you as a secretary should know it's not possible to link every river. So 3 is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Am I making sense? So when I remove 3, you should understand that, okay, you are not that generous, because 4 also goes with it. See, it's not possible to be that generous to give everything, because expenses incurred in digging borewells, if you start doing everything, groundwater will start depleting. Okay, so you cannot reimburse everything, so you are not that generous. You should understand. Okay, or you might be generous, but as a secretary you should be very economical, because you are dealing with people's money. So this is what you are left with. So these two options you are left with. This is true, my friends. One, you need not worry. So if one is true, this is actually like a synonym. Am I making sense? This is like a synonym only. Both these statements actually are similar. So recycling in ocean water you are using. So this is true. So you have to pick logically the B. So this is the answer. So next, see this again. See, again come to this point where you should know that, see, another way the human mind works is that, see, lying. So humans have this capability. You can find the lie. This in IPS investigation, if you happen to see IPS investigation and all, why they ask question, or in many movies, in Hollywood movies and all, you will see they will ask questions. Okay, they will ask questions and they will see the person reply, or they will not, in the sense, they will let the person reply. Why? Because in these investigation you can find the holes in the plot. Okay, the holes in the plot. If you happen to see, my friends, you think about this in this scenario. UPSC is what is being investigated. You are not being investigated. You have to find the lies in UPSC or the holes in the story. Okay, whether you are in the driver's seat, my friends, you are in the driver's seat without panic. Let us say, because when you panic, you will accept the lies, right? But if you are not in a panicking mood, you will watch it closely. Now see this. Am I making, now you see this national, what is this national? This everyone knows. National Rural Health Mission, everyone knows, but it is not possible to know every possible detail. Next is this ASHA workers. Yes, everyone should know. This is what I said. Reading paper will help you a lot, my friends. Think about it. At least today from now, think about reading paper. Basic understanding of who ASHA workers are. And if you happen to see, ASHA workers have been asking asking for pay rise, and they want a permanent job because their work is very problematic and not permanent, and many other things. They have been protesting now. Okay, many in many places in Tamil Nadu also they are protesting. So basic information with that National Rural Health Mission. So you should know that it is an health mission for rural areas. Okay, so ASHA workers are very important. Okay, then you start reading this accompanying women. Yes, right. So they are there for improving the nutritional and health status of the rural areas. ASHA workers do that. They accompany women and they have these test kits true, and they give information true. But see this the lie which is there, conducting the delivery of baby. See, we have something called as institutional delivery. Am I making sense? Institutional delivery. Institutional delivery is what we are aiming for, right? This conducting of delivery of children at homes is done, yes, in traditional or earlier and all they used to do, true. But now we are thinking about institutional delivery where doctors have to do that. Qualified doctors, gynecologists have to do all these things in hospitals. So is the fourth statement true? You think about it. So whether this will come or this will come. So A is the answer. Am I making in the sense you have to, that is what I said. UPSC has the toughest job. You do not have the toughest job. You just have to identify the holes in the story. See, if you identify the holes in the story, you will identify the possible answer. This is what you have to do in these schemes, my friend. This is what you have to do. Next we will go. See, again, next is this wordplay. Again, as I told you, this wordplay or what in the sense these wordplay or words are very key for identifying many things among us. The names, the places, everything is word. And if you happen to see, these words have direct meanings, okay, or some objective meaning, or see, in poems only the words will have different meaning. But when you address something with one word, in common parlance, it will have a direct meaning. Okay, so with that information, now we are going to see how to use wordplay in UPSC. If you happen to see, this was a question in 2016. So this was a question in 2016, and this question happened to be my 96th question. As I told you, UPSC has A, B, C, D, four set of question paper. This is 46, but my question paper, it was 96. And as I have told in the previous video, 5 stages of solving a prelims question paper. 3 sets you have to, or at least 3 times you have to read the question paper. First time would be the easier question paper. You will mark the easier question paper, then the logical question, then you will come to the difficult question. So this is the 3 types of reading which I have told in the previous video. So what I did was in the first reading, so this was in the first reading, I came in the first reading, then so for first reading when I came, so first 45 minutes. So 96th question when I came, I understood that this question paper was easy, because easy, medium or difficult. The question paper will be easy, medium or difficult. Let us assume that. But when I came to the 96th question, I understood that this question paper was easy, because you are making an analysis, right? I have read all the nearly 100 questions. I am making an analysis or a judgment saying that it is a little easier. And if you happen to see, yes, that year was 58 was the cutoff, or 58 net. This is not mark, 58 net, 58 into 2 then. So this is the total marks that year the cutoff was. So I had to, in the sense, I cannot manage with little questions. I have to manage a little more questions. So I have to mark more questions. And this question, if you see, it is a current affairs question, but I was not aware of that. But skipping all these, see, these are one word questions. Skipping this question would be costly on my cutoff, you know. So what I decided was, then first, yes, first easier question I marked, then in the second reading only I came. In the second reading, wordplay. And if you happen to see, this is true, my friends. If any word in English you are finding it difficult, Hindi words, the Hindi translation actually helps. Even in essay paper, in essay mains paper, Hindi translation does help. And I am a person, I studied in Kendra Vidyalaya, so I know a little bit of Hindi. So with that Hindi I manage, because whenever I find it difficult, see, this is the fact of it, we cannot do anything about it and all, but in a sense that whenever you find something difficult in English, I'll tell you this, you're finding something difficult in English, just turn back and see the Hindi translation. What is the meaning of that Hindi translation? It will be a little easier. See, they will not give the answer directly. See, UPSC is not that that easy, you know. It's not it's not an easier organization. I'm saying a little easier. So English word, see, as I told you, word has direct meaning, because the Hindi or English or Hindi, you take two words and you match that. Because why I'm saying is that, see, this is two words, Astra Dharini. Astra everyone knows, you know, Astra everyone knows. It is weapon. So weapon, this is the meaning of that word, Astra Dharini. Okay, INS, okay, leave that. In recently news, okay. And they are asking best description. Following is the best description. So best description means they are asking your word meaning, they are asking. Am I making sense? They are asking word meaning. They are not asking what is that. They are asking which of the following best describes. So that word meaning now they are asking. So Astra is weapon, and Dharini you should know. It is like holding, right? Dharini, Dharin. So Dharini is you holding something. And even in Tamil, this will hold. Even in, I think, any other language, you can put that answer as well. But in Tamil, I know, Hindi, I know, English, I know. Tamil also you can say Astra is weapon only. Astra. Dharini, Dharini. So you same. And in the four options, if you see, my friends, this is the only option which is very resembling to this word. Am I making sense? Torpedo launch. Torpedo is a weapon. Okay. So you are holding that weapon. Nuclear powered the submarine. See, they are talking about submarine. Astra Dharini, whether anything is holding a weapon, nuclear powered aircraft carrier, Astra illa. Okay, Astra is weapon. In this, torpedo is the only weapon. Am I making sense? This is how wordplay works, my friends. See, this is how direct meaning of words are very important. Next, you see again. See, this is not. You can apply it to anyone. First thing, in the context of cultural, see, first, this was a tough question. I think somewhere 2016 or some 2015, some question paper. Okay, this was like I was confused. Okay, I was confused. I'll tell you the answer later, but I'll tell you the feature now. So cultural history. So they are talking, first keyword, cultural history. They are talking about the event. And the next thing, posts here, they are talking about a post. So like in the Instagram post we give, right? So they are talking about that. Next has been a, see, third is Tribanga. Okay, what is this word mean? If you do not know also, okay. Favorite of Indian artist from ancient till today. See, this post is favorite from then to now. This is fourth, very, very important. Best describes. Next point, fifth. As I told you, this is the point. UPSC will not ask exact. Here also best description. Here best description. So what is that post? Everyone, so everyone in Instagram, everyone must be in Instagram. You will know this post in the sense. So, and the word meaning. Next you go, now you check about the word meaning. Three Banga is three. Okay, Banga, even if you do not know, okay, three, okay, post. So you're going to give post. In this, next time start reading the answer. In this, which suits better? You think about it. You read each thing. So one leg is bent. Okay, body is slightly, okay, then curved, body is slightly curved, and waist and neck are curved in the sense, okay. And then facial expressions and hand gestures. Here it comes only two. Okay, makeup is there, but they are talking about, see, facial expression, hand gestures, makeup. In the sense, they are not talking about the pose, right? See, this is makeup. Next, so this does not seem, see, they are asking best describes. This does not best describe, right? Okay, I'll wait. Movements of body, face and hands are used to express oneself. Okay, body, face and hands. Okay, it is also good. Then here, let us smile. See, whether, see, everything is a post in Instagram. But you think about it, my friends, one leg is bent, tribanga, in the sense body is slightly curved. This is the pose everyone gives in Instagram. You think about it. This is the pose. Or you think about the Mohenjo-daro. Have you seen that Mohenjo-daro dancing girl? Have you seen that dancing girl? Or any other sculptures in India? See, this is culture, right? Any other sculptures in India where the sculpture would be have this one leg is slightly bent and the body will be little twisted, and this is what is that. See, you do not want to, or you should, or even if this is the ODC dance, okay, this is the traditional. So there are 8 or 7 classical dances, right? There are classical dances are there, the Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, and many other things. And Tribanga happens to be ODC. But if you do not know that meaning also, they are talking about all these poses. Okay, pose means three. So this everyone would have post like this in Instagram, okay, or in your Facebook or something. So use the common knowledge, which of the best describes, and wordplay, you have this answer. So answer is A. Actually, A is the answer. So you have to know, and then see again. This one is also a little bit of see again. As I told you, this is wordplay. Okay, wordplay. In the wordplay, you have to know this is very, very important, my friends. Wordplay. You have this graphene. Okay, what is graphene? I think this was a 2012 question paper. 2012, because it was in news for getting Nobel Prize. Okay, I think in 2 days, 2 or 3 days, the Nobel for chemistry and many other things are now going to be announced. Okay, have a watch at it. But anyways, this was in news. But this is word. See, keywords. That is what I said. Word is very, very important. What is graphene? On the day, I did not remember anything else other than one fact. Graphene is carbon. Okay, it got Nobel and all, but I remember that what is graphene means carbon, like diamond means carbon, coal means carbon, right? So like that I remember graphene means carbon. Then I started reading the answer. Okay, whether two-dimensional electrical conductivity, okay, two-dimensional I did not know. Okay, anyway, or let us assume, okay, it is one of the thinnest material, okay, if possible, okay, because if you had read the article in paper, you will know, yes, it is thinnest, but even let us assume that I do not know it is thinnest also. And whether it can be used for these conducting electrodes, okay, questionable. But now you pay attention to detail. Now you pay attention to detail and use the word. What is this? Entirely made of, what is this word? See this word? You see this word, you match this word. What is this word? This is silicon. Silicon, and they are, see, they are replacing it with carbon. Does this make sense to you? This is what I said. So if you remove 3, you are paying attention, my friends. You are removing 3. So this goes off, this goes off, and magic is that now 1 is true, 2 is true. See, now you don't have to worry about whether, see, this is the point in UPSC. You don't worry about things which are complicated, So you don't worry about whether it is two-dimensional, whether it is thinnest and all. See, it is carbon. One word carbon, you remove silicon, over. Then the point now comes is that you have to know that because 1 and 2 are already given. You should not break your head with 1 and 2. Now you have to think whether 4 is true. Yes, actually 4 is true. So answer is C. This is how you use the wordplay and get the answer, my friends. Next is C. Again wordplay. Again, you see, that is the point I'm saying. Use all these word plays, and for important, see, BT brinjal. When you are starting, this is what they are asking. So this is in this you have to know the keywords. So bacillus, this you should know, right? Bacillus thuringiensis. Okay, spelling might be wrong, but anyways, Bacillus thuringiensis. Only one word, okay, only one word in biotechnology. BT means Bacillus thuringiensis, you should know. And you should also know that Bacillus thuringiensis, what we are doing is that we are taking a gene from what is called as Bacillus thuringiensis, which is a bacteria. This is in your NCERT. I am not taking from any other place. NCERT biology book. I think 12th or 11th, 12th or 11th book. This is there in biotechnology chapter. Okay, 12th or 11th. Please check that which book. In that there is a chapter biotechnology. In that this Bacillus thuringiensis is there. I know that it is bacteria. That's it. Then I go into the answer. Now I go into the answer. Now I am coming into the answer. BT brinjal has been created. Okay, see, first word, okay, has been created inserting a gene from soil fungus. Only one word. This is the word. This is the key word. Now you have to remove. If you remove this, see this point, this point. Have you removed this too? I will not even care about other things because BT brinjal, I am taking a Bacillus thuringiensis from bacteria, not fungus, basic thing. So answer comes to these two things. And while I read this, I will understand that 3 is definitely true because 3 is obviously true. Now I have to worry about whether 2 or 4 is true. In this, 4 is actually very closely resembles the answer, and the answer is C. So this is how you find it, my friends. And next question is this chronology question. If you happen to see how to address these chronology questions are very important. What is this chronology question is like this. How do you address this is very key. In this, first you have to take the formula and you have to have it beside you, because see what is the formula they are giving. They are talking about percentage of forest. Percentage of forest, that means in the sense what is the forest cover by total area. See, first percent. This should be very in the sense what you should understand is that you have to be very cautious of this because we actually misjudge. So first formula, then you have to start with in the sense whether it is ascending or descending. So whether they are saying ascending or they are saying descending. So this you have to know. See, because before going into the topic, these two things you have to keep in mind. Have a representation beside you because it will otherwise confuse you. So once you do this, so basics are done. Now you go into the answers. So they are saying okay, Chhattisgarh and this, and they are saying ascending only. So okay, they are not saying descending. So from the smallest to the largest, okay, largest percentage they are saying. And the technique what I will apply in these chronology type of questions is that, see, I will use the first word, the first statement. What is this first statement? They are saying either 2 or 3. See, there are no 4 options in this. There are no 4 options in this, my friend. There are only 2 options. You have to know that. You should not confuse yourself with 4 options because they themselves have not given the 4 options. They are saying either 2 or 3 is the smallest. Am I making sense? This is the point you should know. So in the 2 or 3, which is the, so 2 or 3, which is the highest or lowest percentage? So ascending order. In among these two, Maharashtra happens to be the state which is highly industrialized. Am I making sense? So that industrialized state should be the most, in the sense, least percentage of forest cover. State which has the highest urbanized area will have the least forest cover, or percentage least forest cover. And if you happen to see, so 3 will be the answer. So answer lies here, my friends. So in these chronology type of questions, you have to make a judgment call first, which from where you are going to start. Okay, or where you are going to, because see, where you are going to start or where you are going to end. Not in the middle. You should not worry about in the middle. Middle you have to come later only. For either you fix the last one or you fix the first one. Either you do this, because this is how you should approach this question. First or last, fix that. So I am taking the first. Okay, I am taking the first. You can take the last as well. But first is easier for me here. No. Based on that, I am making this assessment. The answer lies here. So when I am making this assessment, I am fixing 2 as well. Am I making sense? See, this 2 also is fixed. Now I have to make a call between 4 and 1. Whether 4 and 1 is the last, or the 1 is the highest, or 4 is the highest. For me, if you happen to see, Chhattisgarh is the highest percentage because Odisha is also a little bigger state. The area is a little bigger and the forest cover is a little less. So the denominator, if you happen to see, the denominator is a little higher and the numerator is a little lower. But for Chhattisgarh, if you happen to see, denominator is in the sense less, but the forest cover numerator is more. So the equation comes for 1 only here. So 4 and 1. So answer is the C. So this is how you derive answer, my friends. This is how, if you see, you have to derive logically, logical deduction. Okay. So now come to this question. In the sense that, see, again, this is the question you have to know. When they are giving a question like this, I think it was 2018 or something. So 2018 question. When you are endangered. So what they are saying, endangered species. You have to know, my friends. Sometimes these kinds of questions are really tough. I found it a kind of a tough thing on that day, okay, because they're very clustered, you know. So what I will say is that if there is a clustered like this, they are clustered like this, don't panic. They are asking for endangered. Without panicking, one word pick up, okay, one word you pick up. So for example, in D I will start, okay, Hanuman Langar. Okay, Hanuman Langar, if you happen to see, okay, common or normal, it's in Maharashtra. Okay, even if you, okay, let us assume you do not know Hanuman Langar also. Cheetal, you will know, right? This is common deer. So common thing we will see, right? So this Hanuman Langar is also common. This everywhere we see, right? Everywhere we see. This is not endangered. If it is endangered, how are we going to see everywhere? No. So this is removed. Okay, this blue bull, please see this. This is the Nilgai. This is Nilgai. But on the day I did not know. I knew Nilgai. Okay, I knew Nilgai, but blue bull I did not know. But Nilgai. Okay, Nil means blue. Okay, Nilgai. Okay, bull. So that is the point. I should see again Hindi word. It's a Hindi word. I should have translated on that day. But anyways, blue bull, if I had translated to Nilgai, I would have easily found, because Nilgai is a vermin. Okay, Nilgai is a vermin. You check this detail. You check this detail. Nilgai is a vermin. Okay, what is vermin? Okay, what is vermin? Where it is in Wildlife Protection Act. You check this as a homework. Okay, Wildlife Protection Act. Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Vermin. Okay, which schedule is vermin? And blue bull is in the sense, blue bull is actually vermin. So I removed this. But next, see this rhesus monkey. This monkey is what we will see every place. In Delhi, for interview, if you go, you will see this. Or you go to some temple, you will see this monkey. This is a monkey which is present everywhere. Hanuman Langar also, I think everyone would have seen. So when you have seen all these things, how would you say that they are endangered? So what I am saying in this chronology type of question is that do not panic. Look for one word. Okay, look for one word. Again, you see this. Again, this cheetal comes. Cheetal is normal. That is what. See, on the day, that is what I said. Blue bull, I did not know. Nilgai, I was not sure whether it was Nilgai. But now only I knew that it is Nilgai. Okay. But cheetal I knew. Okay. Cheetal, common deer we are seeing. So this is removed. This is the only option which is not in the sense it is not visible. Okay. It is not visible that much. Other things are visible, my friends. So this is the point I used for making this logical detection of endangered species. And this is the answer, my friends. And if you happen to see, okay, so next we will see in the next video, how do you deduce from numbers or important numbers? And all the best for your preliminary examination. Thank you.